today we have Sayako Arai, who is the participant of Global Agenda Seminar Series in 2010, which is the first year that we held the seminar series. And I'm going to ask her her motivation or the reason why she joined the Global Agenda Seminar Series and her experience of the network of GIS, as well as her career development. So tell us a little bit about why you joined Global Agenda Seminar Series. It's been a long time ago, but probably you can share your why you joined.
At first, thank you for the opportunity like this, Yoko Sensei.
No
and
problem.
As Yoko Sensei introduced, I was one of the first participants of GAS in 2010. And the reason I joined the GAS, the first one is Yoko Sensei was facilitator. So, and the agenda is global, the theme of GAS is Global Agenda Seminar. It's really rare at that time, and even though now it's a really rare opportunity to discuss like that. And also, I just came from New York to Japan, and I like to brush up my English more, and there is a great opportunity to join the GAS.
How was your experience of the seminar, and how do you keep in touch with the people who joined? Do you keep the network on, or?
Yes, I've been keeping my network of GAS friends even after the program ended. And for example, the get together at lunch or dinner and nomikai, and join the several seminars with them, and sometimes the plan seminar with them.
I see, I see. So tell us a little bit about your career before and after the seminar, and how you are the CPA.
Yes.
That is your first sort of a job, and you have that license. So how did it develop into a lot of different things?
Yes, and at first, my career has started as a CPA, and I'm doing the audit. I had experience in accounting and tax, and working as CFO, and co-founding the high-tech startups, and leading the company through the IPO, and so on. And after that, especially after the GAS, I started my own company, Arai, to implement the management accounting to startups and small and middle-sized company. And I joined I have the opportunity to become a committee member of GPIF. So after that, that experience opened the doors to the opportunities to become the outside auditors and directors of listed companies.
Good. You started, or you have been involved with the technology startups, right? And how did you? You're not an engineer, I don't think, right?
No.
how did you get involved with IT startup? I'm just asking out of curiosity.
Okay. And one of my friends from the childhood asked me to join the high-tech startups as a CFO first. And I'm very curious person and love the innovation and the technology, even though I'm amateur, not professional. So I was really interested in the internet company. So I decided to join them.
How was the experience?
That was great because I joined the internet startups in 1996. At that time, the internet industry had just started, especially in Japan. Almost nobody used, almost nobody has had the email address.
I see. Right. Yeah.
Except for otaku. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otaku and the special engineers. And I saw the development of internet technology and the internet industry in the center of the core information area.
I see. So that must have been very, very exciting.
Yes.
It's new. The industry itself is new. It's emerging. Not too many people know much about it, and yet it's evolving. It's almost like a living thing. I see. And after that, what did you do?
After that, I transferred to New York to establish the subsidiary of the internet startups and to look for the venture business startup enterprises to invest in by a parent company.
But that's a quite a challenge, and at the same time, it's an opportunity. And so, are you the kind of person? I mean, some people who may be offered that type of opportunity may say, New York. I mean, if you are very familiar with the area or the industry, you may say yes. But a lot of people may feel that it's a little too much. So what made you sort of, did you think about a lot, or did you just say, okay, here's an opportunity, so I will take it?
First, I really like to live in New York City from the high school students.
I see.
Yeah.
Were you in New York before?
No, just a trip.
I see.
Just
Okay.
sightseeing for one week. So, and the second reason is curiosity. So my curiosity is really big all the time.
I see. That's good. So what year were you in New York? 2000?
Yeah, at the first 1 year, it's a pretty great time in New York City. However, after September 11th in 2001, nobody come to New York City for
I see.
Almost 1 year.
I see. So that was around that time. I remember now.
Yeah, that's right. But actually, we are working in our area. Of course, in the United States. So we are looking for the startup company. Japan. I joined the hotel wedding startups and as a CFO, and our goal is IPO at the time.
And do you recommend to join and work for the startups?
If you have, if you'd like to have accumulate some skills, certain skills, the example for me, the accounting and the finance and management skills. So it's a really good, great experience. As a CFO of startups, because I operated and I managed the whole company,
I see.
entire company. So that's a really great experience.
So that's a great exposure to the company as a whole, rather than the part of it. I see. So what kind of people would be good for the startups? Not everybody would be good, right?
Yeah, that's right. The first, just challenging the so it used to change a lot, just change all the time. And I think curious person is good.
I see. Okay. Tell us a little bit about, you mentioned that you joined the committee of GPIF, and that opened up a lot of opportunities. And I understand that you serve as an outside board member or the auditor. Okay. You know, if you are like 25 or whatever, and you can still design your own career, would you do the same thing as you have done?
Yeah, basically, I think so, especially for my careers. Yeah, in my mind, there was no choice because each dimension I really do my very best at the time. So it's really difficult it's really hard to think about the other dimension.
I see. Okay.
If I met the other kind of person, I might change my career. Yeah. First, you have to build up lots of antennas. If you'd like to do something. So that's a really important things. If you have antenna about the people you met, the helps you, or you'd like to contact her or him or the company.
I see. So do you take an initiative and contact them if you find somebody who seemed to be very interesting?
Yes. At first, I'd like to join the another meeting or lunch or dinner. I tried. They provided the first internet course, which gives student as the same as MBAs in the world. So we take lectures via internet basis. Basically, there are 5 semesters. Each semesters started 2 weeks reading period, and after that starting schooling period, and 2 weeks schooling period, and after that 2 month online basis discussion.
I see.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Yes.
And you have been involved with some startups. I think there's some green tech kind of things that you had this mobility thing. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes. After just I joined the gas, I was working at a green tech startups as a CFO.
Mm-hmm.
The company was developing the electric vehicle, and we had really, really great challenges. So, as is typical for startups. So, though at first we were developing an electric vehicle, and after that we changed the plan to developing e-mobility, electric mobility.
I see. Good, good. And you
Yes.
perform? Yeah, tell us about that.
Okay. And also after I joined finished the gas, I joined the chorus group and started take vocal lessons and the both and really exciting at the chorus and the singing. And I was on the stage as a chorus member of symphony number 9 or something like chorus sings. And also I performed as a chorus member and the opera like Turandot and the Hamlet and Madame Butterfly.
Oh, I see. Did you sing before, or before you took the voice lessons, or you just did it?
Almost 20 years ago, I once used to. Oh, actually, I think all children receive high quality education, so that the children children can realize the full opportunity. I'd really like to help children.
Yeah, I forgot to ask you, but you teach at the university now.
Yes, that's right.
Is that the reason why you have become more interested in education?
Yes,
Given
that's
that's the small kids. I see, I see.
Mm.
And tell us what is your future plan for kids or for the very young people?
Very young people. So from my background, I'd really like to educate the accounting. And after that, maybe I really like to have them good motivation in the future, and maybe my ethics or something like that. I'm not sure at that moment.
I see. Some people think that accounting is not too exciting.
Yes.
But tell us, but you like accounting. I mean, your base is accounting, and you're interested in teaching accounting to a lot of people. Tell us what's so exciting about accounting?
Basically, in my childhood, I love games, especially board games. The accounting is like a game. The accounting is a tool, kind of tools. So if you use tools, the accounting tools, you need to know the rule. I think that's it.
I see.
So my rule is a little bit boring usually, but how to use tool is really important. So I like to educate the rule and how to use it. So I'd like to provide the on-the-job training sometimes for them
Mm.
at the same time.
I see. Is creativity or imagination needed to learn or to use the tools of accounting?
Sometimes,
Mm.
sometimes how, especially IT side,
Mm.
you can need creative thinking.
Mm.
However, the accounting is really important tool to disclose
Mm.
for the investors.
Mm.
And at, at this dimension is really important.
Mm.
So yeah, we shouldn't challenge rules
I see, I see.
all the time.
But it's much more in the application of the rules. That's what you're saying. The rules are rules, so you can't change that. But when you apply the rules, you can be very creative, you can be very imaginative. That's what you're saying.
Yes,
That's very, very
thank you very much.
interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting because I think a lot of for me. And
Oh,
yeah, so I hope, I really do appreciate your taking time. And I wish that you have a lot of luck